To go from having an idea to now we're in Major League Soccer in a span of less than 4 years is very unprecedented. Securing a stadium plan was vital to securing the bid. It was probably the #1 requirement and maybe the most difficult.
When all this started, we had 3 different, very distinct locations that we were proceeding with all concurrently.
At the time, we were not just focused on the West End, we were also looking at Oakley, we were also looking at Newport, and so KMK was literally helping us navigate 3 different sites.
It really started with finding an urban environment where we could get enough land to be able to accommodate the footprint of a 26,000 seat stadium. The West End was definitely the most difficult.
The West End is a neighborhood that has suffered from disinvestment. Private development has really bypassed the West End, and government entities have not made it a focal point. We viewed it as an opportunity where FC Cincinnati could be a catalyst to improve people's lives and improve the neighborhood.
It was probably a 60 to 90 day time frame to pull together 11 property acquisitions to make sure that we had an assemblage together that would work for a stadium.
We approached Cincinnati Public Schools about the possibility of taking the existing Stargell Stadium, which is where Taft High School plays their football games, in exchange for finding an acceptable place to relocate that. We dealt with Hamilton County in connection with their commitment to build a 1,000-car parking garage. We also worked with the City of Cincinnati on a $34 million package of economic incentives which would help with infrastructure.
There's neighborhood groups, community councils, the Cincinnati police, because we're utilizing part of their parking lot.
We worked with the Cincinnati Waterworks on a 42-inch utility line that runs east to west under the stadium that had to be relocated. We worked with Duke Energy on a north to south utility line that's a main utility line that we actually had to figure out how to build over.
And then you think about each of the individual property owners, each of which we had to negotiate separate deals. In a couple of those cases, we had to then not only negotiate for the property on the stadium site, but then identify sites where these businesses could relocate. It was far more complex and involved than I ever would imagine when we started. And literally KMK has quarterbacked that entire process. If it weren't for KMK, I don't know that we'd be a MLS franchise. I mean, at the end of the day, they've been instrumental in supporting FC Cincinnati and our ambitions to move from a USL franchise to an MLS franchise.